Hey guys, DJ Do, I'm back with another video. Hey, I got another backpack I want to show you, and you guys are probably asking, or maybe you're not asking, but why does he show so many backpacks? Well, the reason why I love backpacks is because it's the one common area, no matter what software you use, whether you're using thumb drives, whether you're a DJ that uses Serato, Algorithms DJ, Record Box, Virtual DJ, Tractor, whatever. But the one common thing that we all have is we probably have a backpack to carry our stuff. So I'm always looking for backpacks that give you the most bang for your buck, the most value for your dollar, and I found another one. I've been using a variety of backpacks for a lot of years, and I have a lot of great friends out there that make backpacks also. But this one, I was looking at getting a backpack that was a little more comfortable than what I've been using already. So anyhow, I've been using this backpack right here for a while, and I love this thing. This is a boss, man. You go through the airport with one of these, man, and you look like, you're the king. This is the Tumi Alpha Pack. But it's very expensive, and to be honest, it's not that comfortable to wear. There's a lot of things I like about it, and I will do a review on this eventually. But a lot of people have seen like James Hype use this bag. My good buddy DJ Silver, he uses this. It's got great packaging, great. It's a good backpack, but it's $650. This is how much this thing was, $650. Leather accents, looks pretty classy. Leather, baggage, a suitcase handle pass through. So it's got, everything, it's got name tags, it's customized, and yeah, but not the most comfortable thing in the world. So I found another backpack that was way cheaper. Actually, this one was $209 for the regular model, which is made out of Cordura ballistic nylon. It's a 168D ballistic nylon, Cordura ballistic nylon. If anybody knows Cordura, it's a fabric brand that makes top of the line fabric. So it's probably, the actual quality of this bag is probably better than my Tumi bag, minus the leather accents and stuff. But that's just, that's all cosmetic stuff. But this is the bag that I started using, and this thing looks sleek. It stands up like a boss, most of the time. I have packed it in kind of weird ways. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now. And like I said, this comes at not $650, but $209. They do have two other versions of this bag. They have an X-Packs version, which is like $20 or $30 more. And then for like $50 more, you could get what they call the Ultra version. They weren't in stock when I bought this. I wanted to get those versions, so I'd have nothing to say about those, except that I hear nothing but wonderful things. But supposedly they're a little bit lighter, the fabric's a little bit better, maybe a little more weatherproofing. But anybody knows that this 168D ballistic nylon, this is pretty weatherproof too. It comes, with YKK zippers, which everybody knows those are like top of the line zippers. So they have these, leather pull tabs and stuff that are not leather, they're kind of like a rubbery material that are fantastic. It has, a luggage pass through on the back that's actually Velcros down, so it's out of the way. Super comfortable harness system, great handles, kind of like a seat belt material, but they have handles on the side, so when I was putting it into the to the luggage compartment, just went right in there. When I hung it, like I was at the airport bar, and I hung it right there below the bar top, and right on the hook. And because the hook is in the back, it was perfect for that. 2 water bottle holders. These, I wish it had like a pocket on the side, but I put like fragrances in here, and and I dumped it upside down. They didn't come out. So they're pretty big, and they can hold a pretty big water size. Anyhow, let me show you what kind of this bag can hold, and kind of what the capacity is, and how I use this bag. So I'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at this real quick. Here we go. This is the City Pack Pro 2. The ballistic nylon version. There's a couple pockets here. First of all, let's look at the outside. These zippers feel great. This is weather sealed right here, and you can even hide, not really hide, but essentially the zipper kind of goes under this rubber piece right here. And I don't know if you can see that there, but here's a pocket right here. This has, right now inside it, I have some headphones. So I take to the gym. I use this every day. This is like my everyday bag. So I have some Sony headphones right here that I use in the gym. And I have an extra charger, phone charger or tablet charger. It's a 100-watt charger right here. Or I'm sorry, this is a 30-watt charger with a 100-watt cable for transferring data. Right there. Here's a key leash, so you can put your keys on here. And this is great. The inside color is, on this particular version, is a gray ripstop. It's made out of a ripstop nylon. Blue sign safe, whatever that means. I don't know what blue sign is. But if you're talking about DJ stuff, here is a pair of Sennheisers HD25s right here with a coiled cable. And I think these will fit good in here too on the outside. I mean, I can put them on the inside too, but I'm just showing you what the capacity is on the outside. So throw them in the bag here. These again are the Sennheisers HD25s. Oh yeah, no problem at all. Fit right. Actually, they fit really nice in there, and I still have room for other stuff, you know, in here too. So those are my HD25 Sennheisers right there. They come out nice and easy. Right. Now this top pocket, this is my favorite pocket. I call this my stash pocket. So really nice zippers. And if you notice here, there's these rubber tabs, you know, and these are for, you know, so you can pull up shot, you know, real easy. These are great YKK zippers. And on this pocket, what do I have in here right now? This pocket goes, you know, to about right here. You know, as you can see on the outside, about right here. Great pocket right here. Ripstop lining, as you can see on here. I don't know if you can get a good glimpse of that, but in here, right here, so I have a battery pack right here and a cable. And this is a USB-C to USB-A cable. I use this on airplanes, on American, because they haven't went fully to USB-A yet. So got that. I have some Beats headphones in here, earpods, some floss, a lanyard for backstage passes, pens. I have a pen in here, pack of gum. There is a zip pocket here, and here I'll put in my wallet or my passport or something I want to make sure that it's secure in here, kind of give another layer of protection. Great zippers. The fabric is really nice in here. Like, this is not ripping. This is gonna last a lifetime. This bag, you know, at least 5, 6, 10 years. This does have a lifetime warranty, by the way. I didn't mention that. So that's that pocket, my stash pocket. On both sides, there are water bottle holders on both sides. You know, I put some stuff in there too, some quick access stuff, you know, when I flow. This right here is a 22-ounce water bottle. And we'll put that in there. Takes a little bit to work in there, you know, but it's not going anywhere. You know, I could upside down. It's, you know, it's not going anywhere. So there's the water bottle. They say if you go really big on a water bottle, it may intrude into the main compartment, but I haven't found that out. I haven't seen that yet. So here's a water bottle. And now let's open it up. So let's see what we got here. Great zippers. So it's clamshell opening, so it fully opens. As you can see, plenty of space here. There is a, this is a stretching material, and this material is great. I don't know what this is, but it's fantastic. But this right here, you can put papers in here, documents. I put cables in here, believe it or not. So I put like some XLRs in here. You know, I can put my headphones in there. Here is my tech pouch right here. This is by Peak Design. This is packed to the rim. I'll throw that in there. You know, I can throw some headphones in there. Let me see. I think I have a camera too in here. Let me see. Oh yeah, here's a DSLR camera, or this is a mirrorless camera that I have. I mean, I could fit that in there. I could fix extra lenses. There's plenty of stuff I could get in here. And then on this side, right here, is some more pockets. I have some more chargers in here. These pockets are great for stash items too. Maybe hard drives, or, you know, some cables, maybe your XLR cables. There's 2 of them right here. This pocket doesn't have as much stretch. This is that ripstop material right here. But this pocket right here has some stretch. And so this definitely, as you can see, stretches out. You know, you can put whatever in there. You know, I think I did actually put my passport in this one on my last trip, but there's plenty of room. So yeah, so that's that. Closes up just fine. Remember these tabs right here, you know. Fantastic. It's so clean, so comfortable. I love it. All right, one more pocket we'll check out, or one more area. This right here can fit up to a 16-inch. I have a 14-inch. As you can see there, this will fit a 16-inch MacBook Pro. This does have a false bottom, so your computer will not hit the ground if you're slamming it down. This also has a tablet pocket right here. So I have a tablet here, and this also has a false pocket, so this will not hit the ground. So this will always be off the ground. In between here does go to the ground. So you can put papers in there, some stash, and it's a lot of room in here. As you can see, the Cordero branding is on there. This is kind of a velvet velour material, so your computer is gonna be mighty safe in there. All right, do I have any disappointments about this bag at all? There's one thing that I wish was two things I wish that were different. I wish it had one pocket on one side, which the old version had one pocket. I don't need 2 water bottle pockets. I'm not gonna carry 2 water bottles. But I wish that they had at least one of these pockets was a zipper pocket, like a quick access zipper pocket. I wish one side had that, if this is my perfect bag. And then this right here is another pocket. So I guess that wasn't the last pocket. This is the last pocket. This pocket right here is for like glasses or sunglasses. It's made out of a beautiful material that's gonna protect your glasses. So, but you can't get much in here. So you could maybe get 1 pair of glasses, maybe 2 if you're, you know, and maybe a set, let's just see, you know, maybe a set, I have a pair of glasses in there, and maybe here's some Beats Fit earbuds right here, and yeah, I could get those in there too. So that's about all that top pocket's gonna fit right there. I wish it was a little bit bigger. I heard on the old version that it was bigger. So this is small compared to all their other bags, supposedly. I don't know. But you know, you still have this big pocket. So it's not a huge deal, or it's not a deal breaker, but it's something I just wish that they, you know, would have done a little bit differently. This has a D-ring here. You know, so maybe if you have a big water bottle in here, you could maybe put, you know, some kind of, you know, I don't know, something to kind of maybe tie it down, or, you know, or keep it more, you know, firmed. I just put this name tag in here, and I have, for my last show I did out in Kansas, my pass, and I just keep it in there so it doesn't dangle all over the place. Talking about dangling, let's get to that real quick. So right here, this harness system is fantastic. Like, this is the most comfortable backpack that I own. And it's like a pillow on my back. And I couldn't believe how great this, you know, this was compared to my Tumi bag. My Tumi bag is it's just uncomfortable. On the Tumi bag, on the bottom here on my Tumi bag, it's kind of this thick band around here that it just gets into my back. It like digs into my back after a while, and I hate that. One thing I wish this bag had, I wish it had kind of a hidden compartment in the back for your wallet or your passport. You know, I'm nitpicking right now. I'm just saying if I made the perfect bag. The straps are fantastic. They also have dangle stoppers. So they have, which is like these little details, these little things, so you can essentially, you know, it kind of stops like all this stuff from hanging around. So instead of having this, you could kind of tie them up and, you know, and just take all that dangling out of the way, you know, so there's no like extra strap, extra material kind of flapping around, which I absolutely hate. They also have chest straps. Now, I'm not a big fan of chest straps. I don't pack it heavy enough where I feel like I need a chest strap. This is magnetized, so these do fit nicely, and they are removable, which I didn't realize at first, but they are removable, and they're pretty easy to remove. There's little slots on here, and you just have to kind of weasel that through, which I'll probably, right after this video, I'll probably take these off and probably leave them off and not have these. So I wouldn't even have these on there. So it's a very clean look. Of course, I told you earlier about the luggage strap that has Velcro there to make sure it's out of the way. You could even, you know, tuck these in here. I did this on the trip, on my last trip, and I put it in the overhead, Velcroed that down, and now I kind of got a clean look to Velcro that down. So this is a great backpack. So anyhow, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Air City Pack Pro 2, $209. And let me tell you my final thoughts. Okay, what's my take on this bag? Well, I am a DJ, I'm a musician, and this carries everything I need, and it carries it comfortably. It looks sleek, it looks nice, it's just black, and you know, I wish they had in stock the other versions of it. I would love to try, you know, especially the Ultra version. I heard that material is pretty cool. It's like sailboat material. You know, otherwise, I really like this backpack a lot. You know, I'm gonna be using this for quite a while, and I don't think nothing's gonna happen to this anytime soon. For $209, I think this is built as well as a Tumi bag, as well as Briggs & Riley. Yeah, they have the name, you can put your name tag on it, but I kind of like the fact that my name's not on it. You know, I do have a name tag on here that I literally it's a leather name tag that I literally just got on Amazon for like $7 or $8, you know, which I just tuck into one of the, you know, the water pockets, and you know, I have a pass here. You know, it has a D-ring that I can hook things onto. You know, you could maybe secure a water bottle a little bit better on there, but I really like this bag a lot. So anyhow, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description where you can pick one of these up. I don't know if I think they do throw specials once in a while, maybe like Black Fridays and stuff, but I don't think they throw a lot of them. So, but at the price point, this definitely is a bag worth the money. There's a lot of bags that aren't worth the money. This one is. So check it out. It's by Air. This is the City Pack Pro 2. The City Pack Pro 2. This is the new version. I believe they still have the Pro 1. There's some differences, but I do believe that they have that still for sale as well. So check that out. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.